हेलो यश, कैसा है? Sup. Wait, am I muted? No, I'm not. How was your day? Hmm. मेरी आवाज़ आ रही है ना? रुक. नाइस, आवाज़ आ रही है. नाइस, चलो. So, have you got any questions or anything or anything out of the blue? तेरे फ्रेंड्स को अगर लिंक भेजने तो भेज दे. आई हैव सेंड इट द मार्केट कुकीज ग्रुप. If you want to. So you got any questions? Okay, you can go ahead. We can try to solve them together. Oh, क्या questions है तेरे? Any queries or something? क्या हुआ? A bit occupied. अच्छा, if you're not watching right now? I don't understand what you're typing. A bit occupied, if you know what I mean. I am. अच्छा, you're not gonna ask any questions, ऐसा? I am, but oh yeah, I see. I see. So if you're just listening, आज Nifty was trading around the resistance of 11,464, up by 0.15%. So the market is going good right now. It's not going great or going really bad, but recently अभी क्या कहते हैं GDP इंडेक्सेस निकले हैं. और मैं सिर्फ एक बेसिक एग्जांपल एक्सप्लेनेशन दे रहा हूँ. उसमें अगर तेरे को कोई भी क्वेश्चन आया जो मैं बोल रहा हूँ तो पूछ सकता है. भाई, जो जीडीपी निकला है उससे पूरा वॉलेटिलिटी जो इंडेक्स होता है, उसका तेरे को समझा देता हूँ. या द वॉलेटिलिटी इंडेक्स इज एक मिनट. या so the volatility index shows you that how much. No, I don't think so. India isn't right now in recession, but it will soon go in recession, because you see the government doesn't have any money. You see the finance minister telling that you hear finance minister saying that the coronavirus was an act of God, because they are not able to give the GST to states. So states are now going to the public markets and raising money, and you have Tamil Nadu and Kerala who are raising money on a 35-year tenure or 40-year tenure, which is very, very risky for those states, because they don't have much industries to recover that loan. So India will eventually go in recession in the third quarter of this financial year. That means in November to January. And after that, I guess there will be a boom if the coronavirus pandemic ends. If it gets worsened, then yeah, we are fucked. We are practically fucked. But if the vaccine comes out, then yeah, India has a good chance of coming out of recession sooner. So coming back to GST thing, GST has gone down. Okay, it's not reduced to 2% or 3%. In the last quarter it was minus 23%. Now that is really, really bad. इतना तो साउथ अफ्रीकन कंट्रीज़ का भी नहीं होता जितना इंडिया का हुआ इस बार. सो बिकॉज ऑफ दैट द मार्केट इज़ वेरी वॉलेटाइल राइट नाउ. वॉलेटाइल मतलब बहुत हिल डुल रहा है. मतलब मार्केट में जो भी रिटेल इन्वेस्टर्स हैं, जो भी नए इन्वेस्टर्स हैं, वो समझ नहीं पा रहे कि हम लोग इन्वेस्ट करें या ना करें. सो दैट इज़ अ रियल प्रॉब्लम. सो अभी जो वॉलेटिलिटी इंडेक्स है वो बहुत हाई है. और वॉलेटिलिटी जो इंडेक्स होता है वो शो करता है कि अभी मार्केट में इन्वेस्ट करने के लायक है कि नहीं. ऐसे जितने भी बायर्स है शेयर्स के, वो रुक रहे हैं बाय करने से, और जितने भी सेलर्स है उनको सेल करना है. क्योंकि हर मंथ के एंड में प्रॉफिट बुकिंग होता है. प्रॉफिट बुकिंग मतलब एक महीने के एंड में जितने भी बायर्स या जितने भी ट्रेडर्स होते हैं शेयर के, वो अपने प्रॉफिट बुक कर लेते हैं. मतलब अपना कैपिटल में से जितना भी प्रॉफिट होता है वो ले जाते हैं. इसलिए शेयर्स की प्राइस गिरने लगती है. और ये जब कब हुआ कि शेयर्स की जब प्राइस गिरने लगी, एट द सेम मोमेंट जीडीपी का डेटा निकला. सो दैट वाज द प्रॉब्लम. और इसकी वजह से क्या कहते हैं, अभी आरबीआई ने आज सुप्रीम कोर्ट में हियरिंग हुई, तो आरबीआई इज ऑल्सो रिकन्सिडरिंग रिस्ट्रक्चरिंग ऑफ लोन्स. तो इससे आई गेस बैंकिंग सेक्टर को बूस्ट मिलेगा. बट इट्स रियली अ प्रॉब्लम इफ द गवर्नमेंट डजंट स्पेंड मनी राइट नाउ, बिकॉज 20 lakh crore wasn't enough for the whole country because there are 1.3 billion people. So that is a problem. And I right now was just going through TCS. If you don't know, this is a good website. Tickertape.com. इसका I guess ऐप भी आता है. So this shows you the intrinsic value. Now you can see that TCS is overvalued right now, so you don't need to invest in it. पैसा 4 रुपये तो उगता नहीं, इसलिए we will wait for this stock. And do you have any questions or any queries of which of the things that I talked about right now? Any queries? No, I forgot to unmute this too. Can you send the link in description? I don't have any link in description right now, but wait. I guess देखो प्ले स्टोर में मिल जाएगा. If you type ticker tape, you can do it after the stream. I'll send you the link. Don't worry, I'll send you the link. I'm just recommending it to you. It's a really good app. It shows a lot of things. Right now, see Reliance Industries is trading around 2,319, which is very very high. It doesn't deserve this amount. You can see here also current price is more than the intrinsic value. The returns are good. Dividend returns, of course, Mukesh Ambani doesn't like giving a dividend because he's very selfish. Then the entry point is not also good because we are entering at 2,319 and you cannot exit at let's just say 2,500 or 2,400. So those are the points. So I was yeah, it's true actually. He's very very selfish, and I really like that about him. After earning so much money, he's still determined to not give you small amount of dividend. But anyways, जिस तरफ कोई भी सवाल है तो पूछना. मतलब just type it in middle of the क्या कहते हैं stream. I'll just refer it or Google it. We can find out together. Because I wanna solve problems. I just don't wanna give you blank knowledge because you're not gonna get it in the right way. So if there's any questions, then just go for it. If there isn't, just ask, or and move forward of discussing certain things that have been going into the national markets. Okay, I'll then move forward. So we have Reliance Industries now. I'm gonna just share what are the basic knowledge of कितना घटिया song है यार. That is Obsidian. I want to hear Obsidian. Yeah. So yeah, call your friends. I'll wait for them. फेस रिव्यू अभी नहीं हो पाया क्योंकि my phone's camera is not working right now. I mean, it's working, but it's not in a good condition. So, we'll have to wait for that. Face reveal. ना चेहरा नहीं मेरा देखने के लिए ब्रो. क्या बोल तेरे फ्रेंड्स, आर दे कमिंग और नॉट? बिग फैन सर. मैं तुम्हारा फैन हूँ जी. मैं तुम्हारा. मैं डांस का फैन हूँ. मैं डांस का. डिलेड बाय 15 मिनट्स. व्हाट द फक. मैंने देखा ही नहीं. You send the link. Okay, cool. So yes, one last thing. Do you have any questions of anything I just said right now about the GDP or the VIX, that volatility index, or Reliance Industries? Any basic questions? Any question? No question is stupid or bad. A question is a question. So just go forward. If not, then I'll move on to the basics of stock market. Okay, and I'll move forward. Yeah, I'll wait then. As you told, banking sector will get a boost. Do you think there's a possibility of gaming sector coming to the market? There is always a possibility of any sector coming into the stock market because companies need no, it's not silly. It's really a good question because gaming gaming sector is a huge and unexplored sector. So it's not about if it will come, it's about when it will come. It's going to come. I don't think it will directly come into the market as far as my knowledge, because if you look at the capital that they have, it's not up to the level of SEBI. So I guess the whole games, or I will just say, you have Tencent and Bluehole trading in the Hong Kong Stock Exchange, right? So Bluehole made PUBG and made other games. Tencent took publishing of PUBG, Fortnite, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So that's how they function. They also have Riot Games. So it's always controlled by a क्या कहते हैं entertainment company, and under those subsidiary companies you can have these gaming companies. It's definitely going to come in India because you've already seen PUBG grow and literally take the youth by its toll. So it's bound to happen because gaming is really unexplored right now, and in my opinion people would be really I don't think people would be straight away interested in investing in it, but slowly and gradually they will not be that ignorant and start considering gaming as an investment, as a stock of course, not as a activity of course. And you have Tencent and Hong Kong Stock Exchange, which lost around $34 billion in capital exchange just because India banned PUBG. So right now China is not in a good position in the international markets, I would say that. Any other questions? Yes. Any question is welcome to. I like doing that. Yeah, for sure. Sad reacts. Look, Yash, अगर तेरे को बातें करनी है तो I can send you a Discord link. I'm sitting in this channel, so if you want to come on the stream and talk with me, and it's totally fine. Okay. First, I'll answer your question this one, and then I'll send you the invitation link of that Discord. So, ये तो एक दिन का चार्ट है. तो फॉर एग्जांपल लेट्स जस्ट से यश जो है वो रिलायंस इंडस्ट्रीज में ट्रेड करना चाहते हैं, इन्वेस्ट करना चाहते हैं, वॉट एवर इट माइट बी. तो एक दिन के चार्ट पर नहीं देखना तेरे को, बेसिकली 1 ईयर का एक चार्ट देखना है. सो यू सी हियर, ओके. नाउ you have to know that the day you are investing, for example you're investing on it's 12th of September right now, so you want to look at what's the graph of the company from 12th of September 2019 to the 12th of September 2020. That's how you might know how much a company is efficient in running the operational work, that is day-to-day activities. So right now I'm going through Reliance Industries. Is doing, of course, superb. It's a really good company. So you have COVID-19 or the lockdown on March 17th. So you see the lowest price going to 867, right? 867 is the lowest that it went to because of COVID-19. It wasn't because of they incurred any loss or they started doing the right things in the wrong manner. They were doing really good. They were slowly and gradually increasing to a point of 1900, but then they dipped because of the coronavirus. Then on around April 30th, Reliance shared its quarterly results, in which Mukesh Ambani famously announced that Reliance Industries is debt free. That is, they paid around 1,15,000 crore of debt to the respective banks, and from then it's just an upslide. It's not stopping back for Reliance. They're just growing, and in my opinion they're gonna reach 3,000 at the end of this year, because not 3,000 but around it will be resisting around 2,500, 2,600, 3,000 is an overestimate. Now I'm coming back to your question, how to understand the graphs. Look, you can look at the graph and you can understand. See here, if you look at 1242, the date is also given, so now you know the date and now you know the price. And when you go down, if the price really goes down, you know that the date is this. So you go on Google and search it out. Okay, what was the reason that on particular this day Reliance fell this much? So on this, the lockdown was in force, and the coronavirus pandemic one was really bad in Italy. So everybody was scared that this is a very deadly disease and we are going to die. But as soon as the lockdown went up or went gone, then it started recovering, and at around April 30th, you see here, where is April 30? It's, yeah, you see this spike is very important here, because it could have gone like this, but it went like this right now because of Mukesh Ambani coming out and telling we are debt free right now. Now this is only about a company which is doing really good. We have many companies which do really bad, and what was that? Yeah, ONGC. You look at it, returns are not really good. Yeah, so you have this ONGC. Now to know, okay, now if you are a layman, you know that they are trading in oil and gas, exploration and production. Not exploration production particularly, they give they just distribute it to the various buyers, that means states. This is run by center, the government, the BJP government. And now you know that it's not doing really good, because first of all it doesn't have the market cap. It's just around 92,500 crore, and it's really very low for a company to run which invests in oil and gas. So because of the low market cap and under capital, they were struggling, and of course when the coronavirus pandemic came, you can see the downfall. It went to it went to 50 rupees. It went to 50 rupees, and slowly and gradually they are recovering from right now. but I don't see them going really far right now, because the capital is not up to the point, and government just came out and they were telling that government that they're going to sell 25% of stake in the company. So that is the only good news from this whole organization, the ONGC, because the government is going, and that's a good news for investors, that the privatization of this company could lead into it being good. So that's how you study those graphs. The main points are, you look at it, you look at the date, you search Google that what was on that day. In this year it was the coronavirus, and in that we can derive that this is the way that this company functions. It is not managed by internal factors but external factors, right? So this is the thing. Any questions? Have you got any questions? Yes, cool. I have one more question, but let me first send this link to my college group. Okay, go ahead. I'll just get a glass of water then. Baby. ONGC, and you would have, let's just say, many other companies, Adani ports. Yep. Hello. I can see there are 4 viewers. Anyone who joined the stream recently, you can just type a hi or any question that you have regarding financial things. I'm just chatting, we're just chilling right now. I got some lo-fi bits going on in the background. What is this? When in music ends, you can continue blah 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 blah. Shut the fuck up, Spotify. Dani gas, it's doing really good compared to peers. Don't sing, dude. I don't like you singing. No. Any guys, current price is more than the intrinsic value. Returns and FT rates. Stock has been generating better return on the equity bank than FT. Insufficient data. That's what the problem is with Adani. They don't provide. You're back. Nice. So, what was the question? I'll just text him. So my question is on, you tell me the basic difference of how mutual funds is different from stock market. Stock or shares, okay. See, for that, mm, let me give an example. Mm, let's just say, yeah. So we are in a group, okay. Me, you, Sagar, Pragnesh, Karthik, and many others. So we usually play football in the evening, but unfortunately the football has been torn or whatever has happened to that. So we decide to get a new football, and we want a quality one right now. So it's very costly and above everyone's budget. So what we do here is we find a person who has the most amount of money, but not the one which can buy the football, right? So me, let's just say I have the most amount of money, but it's not sufficient for me. So I go to you, Pragnesh, and everyone else in the group, and tell you to give me the money, and I'll buy the football, and we can all play together and enjoy the returns of it. That is abstract, of course, and this is how the mutual funds work. Mutual fund is a fund where people come and give that particular fund to a fund manager or a fund company which manages those funds, and they invest in certain stocks or certain government bonds and securities through which the people who have invested, they get the let's just say the returns that they dreamed for. Now coming back to stock market. Now stock market is a market where you literally go out and fetch shares. By fetch I mean you look for shares. In mutual fund you don't have to look for shares. You just have to give your money and trust the fund manager. And you when you invest in stock market, it's I wouldn't say a lot riskier, but it's riskier than the mutual funds, because mutual funds at least guarantee you some returns, but the stock market cannot guarantee you those returns. So that is the basic difference between them. And mutual funds are usually a long-term tenure. You can't trade mutual funds, but if you are in stock market, you can usually trade stocks like from one trading session to another trading session. Can you give some update on Bharti Airtel, please? Saurabh Bera says, can you give some update on Bharti Airtel? Hi Saurabh, first of all, Bharti Airtel right now is not in a good position because Supreme Court has given them a 10-year tenure to repay those AGR dues. They have given them relief for the time being, but it's not good for them right now. But because of this relief, Amazon or Jeff Bezos is reconsidering investing into it, and currently they're not in a good position because Bharti Airtel के जो CEO है, I guess मित्तल है कोई, I don't know, remember Bharti Airtel, yeah, CEO, yeah, Gopal Vittal. He just shared that the fares are going to go up by 100 rupees, so 100 rupee per GB. So it's not a good sign because people wouldn't be willing to pay that amount for. I mean, it's an unfair amount. Jio gives a better service and better amount, so it's not in a good position. Only we can come out as if Amazon comes and gives the money that is spending, that is AGR dues. That's how it can work. Have you any other questions, Saurabh, or anyone else who is watching me right now? What about the technical part? I mean, do you want to know the details of AGR dues, or do you want to know about how Airtel is going to expand the certain stuff? What do you want to know about, Sarah? Because I'm confused. There are a lot of technical parts, so I'm really sorry because I don't understand your question. Just specify it for me. Let's bring up the stock first of all. Yeah, it's downfall, if you see. About the chart, okay, you want to look at the chart? Of course, let's go. So this is Bharti Airtel trading around 491, and they're into communication services. There is no insufficient data, they are not giving enough returns. As you can see here, stock has not been able to generate better return on equity than bank fixed deposit. So this compares if you give a fixed deposit to a bank and if you invest in this company. So the bank FD right now performs better than this stock, which is really very insulting to Bharti Airtel. Dividend are not good enough because you can see the company is on downfall, a gradual and fast downfall, not a gradual downfall. Entry point is good because Amazon is considering investing in Bharti Airtel, which I don't think they will, but let's be optimistic about it. And there are no red flags because there are for 10 years there is no red flags, but after 10 years there are a lot of red flags. So let's look at chart of 1 year on a 1 year tenure from 12th of September 2019 to 12th of September 2020. So you can see here, I guess around in January of this year, they started. In January of this year, there came a news that AGR dues have been pending, and Supreme Court has ordered Vodafone, Idea, and Airtel to pay those dues. So that's how it went down here. You can see around March. Of course, the coronavirus pandemic came, and after that it has been doing good because the Supreme Court has given them certain relief for 10 years. Have you got any other questions, Saurabh, or anyone who's watching me? That's stream, not watching me. I don't have any face cam, dude. It's a good song. Bharti Airtel. It's a large cap, but a good capital here. The years, you see, it's doing a lot bad. Thanks a lot. Okay. Oh yeah. Have you got any other questions, or I'm happy to answer them because I don't know everything, but if I don't know that, we can Google it together. We can find it together. The only possible reason for this surge in surge of 41% is that Airtel expanding into the broadband business right around here. You can see after the pandemic. Can you please give me some tips on option trading for Nifty and Bank Nifty? Okay, yeah. So you want to know about tips on option trading in Nifty on Nifty Bank. So आज Nifty was around 11,400. एक मिनट लगा म्यूजिक थोड़ा सा स्लो करते हैं. Yeah. So we can move to Nifty 50 or the Nifty index. We have today's chart. It's not doing that good. Today's trading session wasn't that good. It's resisting around 11,493. See, for options trading, you either put a call option or a put option. So if you wanna, right now it's resisting around 11,493 because of the volatility index going up. Now volatility index is which shows how much uneasy or the uneven the market is related to the economy. The economy is down by 23%, but Reliance is up by 26% or something like that. So the index is very high right now. So that is the reason many investors right now, the buyers or the retail investors, are not buying stocks. That's why you can see here, see a lot of up downs, and it goes on. So it takes really good amount of good experience, which I don't have, of course. Right now I'm just 19, so it really takes a good amount of experience to buy at, let's just say, around 11,427, around 1:14 p.m. and put a call option on, let's just say, 11,457. So between these lines you can trade like this. It will take experience, of course. You need to know which stock will rally the nifty or which stock will not rally the nifty. So that is how you can trade. And Nifty Bank is a lot easier, to be honest, because we have a lot of info on Nifty Bank. The government is really very transparent in case of the banking sector. So it closed around 12,406, and so if you really want to earn money right now, just put a call option in 25,000, or even a future option. Future option means you can put an option on 25,000, because this was not its value. You can see Nifty Bank was around, let's just say, 33,000 before the pandemic. So right now it's just 22,000. If you really want to earn some money, go ahead and put your money in Nifty Bank resisting around 25,000, because at that point of time you can earn a lot of money. It's gonna get in. It's at around one, if I'm not wrong, at around 118. Yeah, at around 119 or 118 p.m. the Supreme Court hearing, the result came out that the moratorium period is going to be extended till 28th October. So in that way, banks can have more money, and the NPAs, or the non-performing assets, are going to get decreased. So from that point, it's going to get increased. And you can mark my words, the Nifty Bank tomorrow will be uprising, because the government has given 1 more month for the banks to pay those money, or the repo rate to the Reserve Bank of India. So in that manner, the Nifty Bank will be going up. So you can really trade with call options. You can put a call option or a put option of 25,000 rupees on Nifty Bank index for around, or I wouldn't say a call option, you can put a future option on it. So that's why, in that way, you can take a lot of shares and put a future option on that one, so you can earn. Because right now this is not the real value. This is just bonkers that this is really low value. The Nifty Bank, you can earn a lot of money if you invest right now in Nifty Bank, or specifically IndusInd Bank. You can see IndusInd Bank, yeah, it's been really good, because they've been expanding, not today but since 1 month. See, this is the stock which rallies the Nifty Bank right now. It is taking Nifty Bank really forward. 679 from 516 in just 1 month, that too in coronavirus pandemic, and giving 16.85% return. Yeah. So we've got Yash Brumbat saying, does the capital amount matters a lot when investing in a stock? Like 2 people investing at the same time on same stock, but A is investing 20k and B is investing 2 million. It depends. For example, if you're investing in equity, for example, Yash and Saurav, I'm sure that you are friends right now. So let's just say Saurav is investing 20k into a company. The company is named Red Gear. It's just the name of my mouse pad. So Saurav is investing 20k into the company, not investing but buying the shares, and you were buying the shares amount of let's just say $2 million or 2 million rupees. So the company's share price will go above. In that way, your amount of let's just say 2 million will not be that high valued if compared to Saurav's, because Saurav can enter at 20,000 but really exit at 50,000 because of your high amount of investment. Because when anyone in the market, trust me on this, puts 20 lakh rupees on the line and invests in a company, everybody gets mad and they start following the sheep rule. You know the sheep rule, right? When one sheep goes in one direction, the whole herd comes behind it. So then the market takes on a toll and follows that particular stock. So coming back to capital, the company has nothing to do with the share market if it comes to trading. If you and Saurav are just trading those stocks, the company has nothing to do with that. But if you're investing $2 million into the Indian markets, then you're surely buying some equity in that company. That company is Red Gear. So if you're buying that equity in the company, that means you're a shareholder or a stakeholder, then the capital amount matters a lot. But in the case of Saurav, he's just investing 10 to 20,000, and when he is investing 20,000, he is usually trading. He cannot get 20,000 for equity. He cannot get that. He just can trade the stock. He cannot be a stakeholder in that company with that small amount, but you can be. When you invest in equity, the capital matters. Oh my god, where is the music? Have you guys got any other question? Wait, I'll send the Discord link into the chat. Here's the Discord link if anyone wants to join me in the Discord channel and chat with me directly. And if anyone wants to, if anyone has got any other question. Whew. Whoever is watching me, have you guys got any questions regarding stock market or something like that? We're just discussing about the stock market right now. Really cool. Thank you, Saurav. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate that. You want to know more? You want to know about stock market, and you're just so young, like me. Of course, I'm just 19. I'm talking like that. I'm 25, but it feels really good because right nowadays people just talk about PUBG and TikTok in our country, the youth, and relationships. They don't want to know about how will they grow in life financially and as a person. Thank you for tuning in. I assume that Yash is watching. Yash, तेरे पास कोई question है? Anything regarding stock market or any particular company you want to ask about? Reliance, Adani, any company? Guys, ask questions in chat box as much as you can. Okay. So same, I'm 19 too. It's good to start young. Yeah, it's surely good to start young, but you have to be prepared too. It's very, very hard. If you go into the markets, you gotta learn a lot of things. Just to correct you, your aim shouldn't be to start young, but to start very, very prepared. Jindal Steel and Muthoot Finance, please, says Saurav Behra. Jindal Steel. Okay, I'm not very knowledgeable, or I don't have any much knowledge about it, but as far as I know, Jindal Steel is doing good. Yeah, it's doing good. Yeah. So one day, today it went about, wow, it was a really good spike of 3 rupees, or I would say 4 rupees, and then after that it's been going really, really good. Of course, we can go to Nifty, the bank. Okay, we can go here and type in Jindal Steel and search for some news. Yeah, Jindal Steel, it's up by 201 rupees. Where I can, yeah, news, news. Not forum. Only about the news or news announcements. Yeah, Jindal Steel and Power disclosures under register. Okay, the अच्छा, तो margin price. Okay, I see it. The margin. Yesterday there was a hearing SEBI regarding margin trading with certain brokerages. So they are inside margin trading law that has come really new. So That could be one thing. I don't know the base reason of it because I'm learning about the stock market right now, so I don't know everything and anything about everything. So I'm searching with you. We have 5 strengths and 4 weaknesses and 4 opportunities for the companies, and there's no threats. So it's been going good at a slow pace. It's not that volatile, you see. It's just some volatility here. So if you want to know when to invest in this stock, I would say you can invest right now, or you can trade at certain points. If you want to, you can put a call option or a future option at around, you can aim it around 210. If you Saurav Bera is going to trade tomorrow in tomorrow's trading session, you can put a future call option of 210 and wait for that to trigger, and then you can sell. As far as I know, it might be related to the surge. If you see right now, it might be related to the new SEBI margin law that has come into the market. That might be the reason. I'm not too sure about it, but that might be the reason. And the other one is Muthoot Finance. Muthoot Finance, yeah, here it is. It's doing good, of course. It's finance company. For you have bought it at 200.70. Okay, so sort of just wait for it to trigger at 210. In my opinion, it's going to get triggered at 210 tomorrow morning or in the evening by 3, or if not, then just fold at it, because it's gonna touch 220. So my target should be 210, says Saurabh. Yes, yeah. Just don't quote me on that, of course. But in my opinion, if I was in your shoes, I would target 210 tomorrow. Depends on what amount of shares, of course, you have. If you have 5 shares, then you can target 210. If you have small amount of shares, there is 2 or 3 shares, 2 or 3 lot of shares, then you can aim at 220 also. But that is risky, and you shouldn't do that. So yeah, coming back to Muthoot Finance. Muthoot Finance, for any finance company to know or to learn about, you need to look at their holdings. You need to look at what Muthoot Finance has owned right now. So we can go into let's just say financials. You can see the sales. We have in June 2020, we have all the quarters in front of our screen right now. This is the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, and fifth quarter. Of course, there are only 4 quarters, but this is the last quarter. These are here. From here, the first quarter starts. Okay, for 2020-2021. This is the last year one. So the sales have been really good. You see, the coronavirus pandemic hasn't affected Muthoot Finance that much. Of course, around 400 to 500 crores of sales have gone down, but it doesn't matter that much. They have been able to handle the pandemic in really good manner. Might be because of good management, fund management. Then you have other income that's been coming, which is in finance or in finance market, that is Muthoot Finance. You don't focus on other income because that's very risky. If you are going to invest in companies, just avoid seeing this thing, because it's very risky. Total income we have, expenditure to let's just say income is just remarkable. You can see the expenditure and the sales that they make is just remarkable. It's just so good. And this is how sort of you know that the company is really good at maintaining reserves and provisions. You see, last year of June 2019, they had the expense of the company was 476 crores. But now, in middle of the pandemic, they're still optimistic and spending more, 641 crores. So the company knew, or the fund manager knew, that this can be an uprising, and they increased their expense in the pandemic, and you can see the result. They are doing really good in the finance market. So to know more about it, you can go to the balance sheet. Of course, the share capital is in front of us. Of course, the share capital is the same. Now just look at it. It did not say that. Look at the reserves right now in March 2020. You can see it. they maintain reserves and surplus in a very very good manner. It's 11,428 crores. So you have the answer. You have the answer, Saurav. The company is going really really good. If you want to trade right now, it's around 1,134. It's not at intrinsic value, that's good. If I was in your shoes, I would look at 1 week and how it's been doing in the past week. Yes, I'll come to your question just in a minute. But we have 101. The high is 1156. Okay, and the return is 0.72. So it's not growing very very highly. So that's good. So if I was in a position, I would put a call option on 1,175 and take an exit from that, because after that there will be a slow growth because of the recession that we are going to encounter in December or next year's January. So that would be a thing. So you can target 1175 or also 1170, and from that point you can exit from this particular stock if you are going to trade. If you're going to invest, then just hold it. Just don't leave it for another 5 years. It's really really good. I love how they manage their finances. Just look at it. 11,428 surplus. It's just remarkable. So yeah, Yash Prampat says, as a newbie to the market, any mentor, channel or anything, or anyone you'd recommend me to follow? Yeah, of course. I learn from a lot of people. I'm not. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I'm not a person who knows everything by himself. I follow this guy, PR Sundar. He's a South Indian, Chennai. He gives really good advice on the share market. Yeah, I watch his videos daily, literally daily. Any minute that it comes out, he does really really good. He was a maths teacher in Singapore. Now he trades in the stock market, and if anything I have learned from his option trading and trading in futures, and how to just avoid losses. So PR Sundar is one guy, and I don't know any other mentor or something. You can read books. The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham does a lot of help. There's a lot of help in security analysis and other kinds of things. So for me at the moment, PR Sundar is the go-to guy if you're a newbie to learn many things about the stock market. So that is that. Any other questions, reactions, or anyone who's watching you might have? Yeah, so I bought it at 1116. That's really really good, Saurav. You bought it at 116. You bought it on Monday, and till Sunday it just went to wow. That's really good. So I'm guessing at around Wednesday it will trade around 1170. In my opinion, it might go down because of the Nifty 50 or the VIX, the volatility index. But if everything goes well, then you can exit at Wednesday or Friday. Yes, says intelligent investor can help with Indian stock market. No. Indian stock market is very very different from the abstracts of the intelligent investor. But you can learn security analysis, how to be a portfolio manager, or how to manage a portfolio, stock market portfolio. You can learn about both the bond market, how the government bonds work, how you can yield from government gold bonds and silver bonds, and many other things. It's basically about the older stock market. You see, in the old times, in 1950s and 1940s, people weren't used to trade in companies like Reliance or Muthoot Finance or any company back then, Ford or any other company. They usually traded in US bonds, the Dow Jones bond or the Nasdaq bonds. So it shows you the history, and you don't want people nowadays, of the education system we have right now, tells you to read history or know about it, but you don't want to know about it, you just want to learn from it. So it helps you to learn history and not repeat the mistakes, and what are the golden rules which will remain till the eternity of humanity. So it's really helpful, I would say, but not just don't take it blindly. Okay, there are a lot of wrong things in my opinion that I have read and I don't agree with. You can take your own will and move forward. So Intelligent Message is also a good book, and Yar Sundar can be a really good mentor if you want to know about stock market. Saurabh Behra says fingers crossed. Yeah, of course, bro. I hope it goes till 1170. He says, yeah, so my last question, suggest me some good mid-cap stocks for investment ranging from 50 to 100. Okay, you want to know about some mid-cap stocks? We can mid-cap stocks, I would say. I'm not sure about investing in mid-cap stocks right now because I don't really follow them. You can have, of course, Aditya Birla, which is of course not doing really good. We can look at the financials of it. To be honest, Aditya, I don't really know more about the mid-cap and small-cap stuff because I usually focus on the FMCG sector and the oil and gas sector. I don't trade in the mid-cap sector or the small-cap sector, but of course they have been literally outperforming the Nifty 50. If you look at Nifty mid-cap or Nifty small-cap, let me say it. I'm pretty sure it was outperforming Nifty small-cap. Yeah, you look at it, 585, bro. It's really just booming right now. So as far as I know, it's been outperforming the market. It's been outperforming its start, which is the Nifty 50 and the Nifty 50 Bank. So it's doing good, but I'm really sorry that I don't know anything about mid cap and small cap because, as I said earlier, I don't know anything and everything. So I'm sorry that I don't know about mid cap, but I'm sure that I'll research about them. I know certain stuff, but if I say that, I'm not sure that that particular thing is right. I just want to blabber around. You see, you have many mid caps coming. Edelweiss is a good one, of course. Edelweiss is a really good one. You see, it's not that bad. NEC Life, it's trading at around 73.55. My uncle said that it was good, so I'm sure that it would be good. Other income, and yeah. So, not knowing much more about the mid cap and small cap. So Saurabh Behra, any questions that you have, or any queries, or anything that you want to just write in the chat box just before you leave, as you said earlier that this will be your last question. Anything you want to say? Okay. Music should never stop. Lo-fi. Thanks a lot for the help and gaining me more confidence. No problem, buddy. Thank you for watching. Thank you for Yash recommending me to you. Yeah. So, have you got any questions, or any last or anything else? और यश तेरे को कोई सवाल पूछना है तो, और any queries, anything you want to say? It's been a good session, dude. It's been a good hour chatting with you guys. I didn't notice that it was 7:50. No, I'm done, but when you will be streaming next? I'll be streaming next, I guess, next Saturday. That I guess is 18th of September. I'm usually free on weekend evenings and particularly on Saturday evenings, so I'll be surely streaming on Saturday. But before that, if I'll be streaming, I'll let you know. I'll tell Yash to send the link of the stream. Is Ticketek? Yeah, it's completely free. Of course, you can purchase the Pro pack. You can see GoPro, but to use for to know about investment and details about the company, you can go ahead and download it from the Play Store. It's really good website. I manage my portfolio through this website, Ticketek. It's better than money control in the interface region, so it's good. You should download it. Okay, sure, yeah. So yes, any questions? तेरे को कोई questions या सवाल या कोई भी just random thing कुछ भी पूछना है? Anything about the international market too? Anything? The US markets, the European markets, or anything? Have a great day ahead. You too, buddy. You too, buddy. Saurav. Oh my god. Yeah, how's US market doing right now compared to Indian? Says Yash from But. So to know anything about the US stock market or stock exchanges, you go to only one spot, and that is the Dow Jones. How is the Uncle Dow Jones doing? Uncle Dow Jones has been doing really great. Not lately, of course. If you look at over here, okay, it's not coming. Okay, so we don't have international markets in Ticketek. That's a bummer. Anyways, so you can look at 1 month. Now, if you look at this downfall, it was because of the GDP data coming out from the Federal Reserve of United States. I guess it fell by around 20% GDP of United States in the third quarter. So that's why the Dow Jones fell around 100 points, 150 points. And another stuff is that I guess Tesla also fell around 1200 points. So Dow Jones is doing good right now. It's recovering from yesterday's downfall. And the US market, if you want to see, you can see the Nasdaq. Wait a second. Nasdaq Composite hasn't been doing good because of pandemic and Facebook facing the antitrust law, Facebook, Amazon and Google. So the Nasdaq isn't doing that good as far as I know. And then you have I guess wait a sec, yeah, and then you have New York Stock Exchange, yeah, no, where is it? Yeah. Okay, the Google अभी नशे कर रहा है भाई. New York Stock Exchange is closed. Okay, so it's closed right now. It will open on Monday. That is that. And anything else? Boom, boom, boom. That is becoming victims of juicy gossips. Okay, never mind. Yes, you are ready there or not? Yeah, it's really awesome to see you improve so much. Oh my god. Come on, Doc, chill. Bit more music, yeah. It's really awesome to see you improve so much as per your communication skills and hard skills too. Really happy. Hope I learn the most from you I can. Thanks a lot, dude. That's really sweet. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, dude. Hope I can learn from you too. Yeah, you know many things about me, about more things too than me. I think I'm done for the day as no more questions at the very moment. Thanks a lot. Okay. At that note, I'll be ending the stream. It was a really great session. So one last question I want to ask you: would you be interested to watch another stream that I'll be doing on Saturday, or anything better I should do, or anything should I improve or include in the stream? Of course, yeah. So should I include any things or improve in certain areas? What do you say? Okay then. Guess for that note, yeah. Yeah, I suggest you use the social media handles before at least 24 hours and story or post in order to pre-advertise. Okay, I'll work on that for sure. And anything after this, we'll be chatting in WhatsApp, of course. We're good friends. So at that note, thank you and dhanyavad for anyone who was watching this stream regarding finance, the stock market, and any kind of financial things before any video or live sessions. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Yes, I'll surely keep that in mind. So thank you again for tuning into the stream, and on that note,